Hello, 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 everybody. My name is Sonia Marie. So glad to be here and share some information with you very, very quickly. I am an astrologer and I write for Essence Magazine, as well as having a whole bunch of clients. Basically, all of my clients are, for the most part, word of mouth, and I've been doing this thing for a minute. What's up, Bijou? I want to know if you can hear me clearly. Sound check, 1 2 1 2. How's this little mic on this thing going? Because I'm sitting here outside and I want to make sure everybody can hear. So, Bijou, I appreciate it. You or anybody else can give me a little sound check moment. Hello, how are you? You can hear? Okay, cool, 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 cool. Finally caught the beginning. Look at you, Lotus, Mama J. I'm so glad you all are here. Ramon is here and Carrie is here. I'm clear. 1 2 1 2 in the place to be. What's up, Jalea? What's going on, Chris and Michelle? I think I said hello to already. Danielle is here. Luwan is here. Like, nice to see you as well. Etta King, hello. How are you? And Pebbles Love, I just like saying hello to everybody. For those who don't know me, that's our get down here. Listen, I'm gonna be straight up and down with y'all. This week is gonna be short and sweet. A girl has not been really anxious to work anytime this week. I mean, it's my solar return tomorrow. I'll be 51 years strong, on the cuff of, July 4th and whatever that brings and whatever that means. But for the most part, that means some people have the day off and we get together. So that's always fun, regardless of what the daggone holiday is all about. In any case, so I'm going to make this short and sweet and get right down to the point, but I'm glad that you came on in here. Thank you for being patient, because a girl usually comes on Monday. And just to finish my little earlier introduction spiel, so to speak, please check out my website if you want to know more about me. I have a book that's out, The Signs, an Astrological Memoir. Please check that out with the link, via the link in the description box right below this video. When we're done, I'm trying to think of some other things to announce and to talk about. Oh, I was talking about how my great grandma used to say that all the time. How I acquired my clients, and a lot of them, a good 90% of them, are by word of mouth. You'll be really surprised, because you would think that Essence would bring me some more clientele, but honestly, they don't. Surprisingly, huh? It's just like a great business card. But people have to experience what it is that I do in order for me to continue to do what I do, because we're in a culture where it's opening back up. I'm talking way too much more than I thought I would. But we're in a culture where we're opening back up to other alternative ways, and in my opinion, the original ways of navigating this journey called life. And people are more open and susceptible. And then word of mouth is always a good thing. So a chick has been rolling her business on word of mouth, because God and I are both that good. God is better than me. Okay, let's talk about what's going on. One or two things was going on this week. Open up to a few downloads as well. And then I'm going to pick maybe two people, but definitely one person to get a quick little read based on your sun, your moon, and your rising. So if you have that, that's cool. I'd appreciate that. Oh, happy birthday to me. I appreciate that, Lakeisha and Edna. Oh, y'all so sweet. Now I see all these birthday greetings. Oh, y'all the bomb diggity. Yes, tomorrow is the day. It's going to be a nice day too. So let's keep it going. All right. One of the major things that's happening is my birthday. We already established that. But the other part is it's a wonderful, wonderful new moon in Cancer as well, happening on the 9th of July. Now, here's the deal. Those that are born the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th of July are really going to feel this full moon better than better, quicker than quick, more than more. Whatever the hell that means. So here's the deal. Reason being is because the new moon in Cancer vibrates with all Cancers, but definitely those that are born closest to the new moon. You got that, right? New moon brings new opportunities, newness, the openness of things, right? Cancer energy brings, I want to talk about a few things, but I want to talk about one main thing. But Cancer energy brings the emotion. Cancer energy brings nurturing energy. Cancer energy brings the importance of self-care. What we do not know, and I say this oftentimes, but just for the sake of reiterating how much emotional energy, Cancer energy, and Cancer people, whether you have sun, moon, or rise, pick up for the world. We actually kind of dismiss it in a sense, you know, oh, it's easy to cry for somebody, easy to hold somebody, easy to go by someone and, you know, bake them a cake and make them feel comfortable. Yes, most people do that. Absolutely, most people do that. But Cancers take on your whole heart. I want you to know that. So give respect to this Cancer energy, this Cancer season that we're in, but mainly and importantly for you too, because you're going to feel that new moon Cancer energy, right? And that newness says, yo, come with some new respect of your own emotional intelligence. Come with some new respect for your own nurturing ability, you being able to nurture yourself, you being able to nurture the women that are around you. But this is what I just got hit with about a minute before I started this little thing about the new moon in Cancer, how Cancer energy loves family. Cancer energy loves the home life. Cancer energy loves to hold on to the past. So here's a little conundrum in a sense. I want y'all to do your best to follow me. This Cancer new moon energy is about all things I just said, including the latter, which I want to expound on. That holding on to the past thing is one bane in the side of Cancer energy. And if we are in a space in which the newness of Cancer energy wants to rush on in, but you are doing your best to hold on to the past in any kind of way because you're lamenting some things, because you are holding on for nostalgia, because you're used to being a particular type of person, you're used to not hurting someone or not speaking the truth, whatever the case may be, right? And you're holding on just to hold on. Uranus is sextile in this new moon that's coming up. Now, here's the deal. Uranus will kick your ass if you decide to hold on to something. When this new moon Cancer energy is gushing in, and there's a part of that Cancer energy that like to hold on to something just for kicks and giggles. You understand what I'm saying? Just for shits and giggles. Let me just hold on to what's going on right now so I can remember a part of me. Uranus deals with radical change. Uranus deals with surprises. Uranus deals with the weather. Uranus deals with the weird, the unusual, the unconventional. So when it comes in and it's knocking its door harmoniously, knocking itself harmoniously onto the new moon energy that's coming through, it's gonna push that past information out of the motherfucking water, literally and figuratively, out of the water. Are y'all hearing me? I want to make sure y'all really, really understand what's going on, because it's worth repeating and it's worth expounding on. Here's the other part of that. There's so much transformation that's happening, especially right the day after. So let me set it up for you again. New moon Cancer energy, new ways in which you will love yourself, take care of yourself, emote, utilize your emotional intelligence, be a little bit more compassionate and kind towards people. You understand? Embrace the mother in you, embrace the mothers around you, but also do your part to let go of the past and let go of all kinds of emotional manipulation. And if you don't, you want to hold on to that. Here comes Uranus kicking your ass. Here comes Uranus saying, yo, in a harmonious way, because it's in Taurus and Cancer gets along, right? And it's stubborn. Uranus and Taurus is all kinds of stubborn. It will find its way to kick that new moon energy out the water and say, yo, we got to change. We got to be a little unconventional. We can't be the same as everybody else. We can't even be the same way we used to be last week, 2 weeks ago, last year. Now, here's the deal. I sound like a motherfucking broken record. I already get that. Somebody already said it. Doesn't she say this shit all the time? Nah. I kind of don't, but I kind of do. Because here's the thing. The buildup is that we are taking away layers and layers and layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of old shit that doesn't work. Oftentimes, spirit in the universe says, we're going to take away this layer this time. We're going to take away the emotional of fortitude this time and add something different. We're going to take away the intellectual fortitude this time and add something different. Each and every time we peel off and readjust, we are peeling off and readjusting in particular ways that's rebuilding the whole person. Do y'all get that? It's like fucking like Transformers out this motherfucker. And at the same time, speaking of transforming, hey. No. Speaking of transforming, the next day, Saturday, we have the moon, which is still in that new moon vibration, right? It's opposition Pluto. So you don't get your ass kicked by Uranus going chook chook. There's a surprise. Now wait, before I get into that, your surprise can look very radical and off the cuff and like, nah, bitch, you got to let go of the past, or nah, you got to move forward in this new moon energy. Or if you are riding with the change and you've been that person that has been surrendering and you're opening up to all things that are new, that are coming in your direction, then that Uranus energy can bring the most enjoyable, wonderful new opportunity coming your way in a way in which you'll never ever figure it out what it is. Because somebody on here is like, oh yeah, I've been working hard at this particular job, I've been going with the change, I've been surrendering, I've been who I am, and blah 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 blah, all of these wonderful things. I'm probably gonna get a new job. Don't look for it. Don't look for it. Or I'm probably going to get a promotion. Don't look for it. Uranus does not work in the way, it doesn't follow our patterns, right? Uranus comes off the cuff. Uranus comes out of the left, like out of nowhere. Oh, you thought you needed this, bitch? You actually need this. Oh, you thought you was going up? You're going down in order to go back up. Like Uranus is crazy like that. I want y'all to know it's Aquarius's planet. Do I need to say anymore? Aquarius people and situations and all things Aquarius is fucking butt nut crazy in the best way possible. And it does what it wants to do almost always. Almost always. Okay? So you have to take that into account. You're either going to get kicked out of the water and deal with your emotions and all things Cancer in a new way, in a surprising way that's going to push you out, or you're following suit and you're learning how to surrender. And whatever surprise that is coming for you is going to take you so by the left that it's going to make all the efforts that you've been putting in come from like nowhere, but in the best harmonious surprise that you never even thought I knew. Oh, I need that too to level me up even further. Thank you, God. Glory be to God. Praise be. All of that shit. Okay. And the bottom line is this: be open for anything and everything. But most importantly, always lend to your heart. If your heart is saying nah, don't do it. If your heart is saying yeah, go for it. Be a little bit more courageous with how you feel. And let it match up to the courage that's kind of swimming out there that wants to make a match with your heart and give you exactly what it is that you need on some surprise shit. Now, I said all that to say is that the next day, right? Remember I left off on that? The next day, that new moon energy is still in effect. Rex in effect. Bumps in a bump, right? The new moon energy is still in effect. And it's opposition what? Pluto. Oh. I couldn't get off here without saying this. I just was going to talk about that new moon in Cancer. When I was flipping through my notes and the shit, and the wind, God, somebody blew the page, and I saw this. Oh, we got to talk about this. Pluto is about fucking transformation. It's about power. It's about inferiority, superiority, intimidation. Pluto is about life and death, rebirth. You understand? Literal, actual, and figurative. It's about dying and being reborn in some kind of way. So you have this new moon energy that you have to comply to, because it's going to happen with or without you. Okay? That new moon energy is going to gush in a Cancerian way. And it's actually asking for some type of balancing act to come with this power that Pluto wants to bring. Pluto was like, yo, I want to transform you in some kind of way, but you got to pay attention to this new moon and Cancer energy that's coupled with Uranus. Does that make sense to y'all? I need to hear some yes, y'all, some something, or repeat that or something. You got the new moon in Cancer, and you have Uranus coming up with its surprises. They are both doing what? They're doing their best to work together, but that new moon is actually not Uranus, but the new moon is actually opposition complete opposition to Pluto. Transformation. So you need to do the things that new moon in Cancer is saying that's propelling you. Y'all get it? Yes, yes, y'all. I'm so glad. Y'all so freaking smart. It's propelling you so the power can happen. The surge can happen. The rebirth can happen. It can take you further. It can shoot you out of the motherfucking cannon. It can reestablish the power structure that you want to have within yourself. Because maybe somewhere, somehow, somebody took you off your square. Emotionally, they manipulated you. They made you see that you was, let me say that again. Cut, take two. They made you look at them in a different way because of how they stepped to you. But in actuality, with Neptune going retrograde, they blew the fucking veil off the shit. And now you see them for who you are. And Pluto going against that new moon of emotional intelligence is saying, oh shit, I need my power back. I need my power back because the veil is off and now I see what you coming with, boo-boo. It could be a dude, it could be a woman, it could be a job, it can be a relation, a situation, it could be your mother, your father. It could be anything in your life where now you are seeing clearly. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. You see clearly. You see clearly. And you're trying to maintain some kind of balance so you don't lose your motherfucking control. Can I get a for real, for real? Yes, yes, y'all. Because Pluto will say, if I can't find that balance, remember oppositions 180 degrees of each other, new moon, Pluto. If I can't find that balance, I'm blowing. I'm blowing my motherfucking stack. I'm going bananas right now. So Pluto's like, yo, give me my power back so I can continue to roll with the newness that's being given. And you're not a casualty in the meantime. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. You understand? That's what's going down. So you're not a casualty. Thank you for your patience. I had to open the door for my friend. So you're not a casualty in the meantime because Pluto can get explosive. I don't know if y'all remember this, but I oftentimes say it. Nope. Pluto is, in my opinion, I've nicknamed. Oh shit! I had an SOS to my phone. Pluto is the Tasmanian devil. Whoop, whoop, whooping shit up, changing shit up, creating situations and storms around you so you can what? Die and be reborn. So that's that whole thing. Y'all got that? Y'all absolutely got that? I hope so. And by the way, on Sunday, Mercury goes into Cancer too. I'm giving y'all a little bit. So you got Friday, bringing that newness of Cancer energy. I'm not going to repeat all what I just said. And then you got Saturday coming with that little power structure, that balancing out, that 180 degrees from that moon to that Pluto that's saying, give me some kind of power before I do what? Blow a stack. And then on Sunday, here we have Mercury, the planet of communication, that's acting as a messenger, acting as a mediator of some sort, right? Saying, all right, now that we have that understanding and we have some power structure put back in place, let me speak to you with kindness. Let me speak to you with my heart talk. If y'all don't remember nothing from this goddamn broadcast, please walk into next weekend with heart talk on your mind and on your heart for that matter. You understand what I mean? My mentor, Mama Nita, has coined that phrase, and it is a beautiful phrase because it only simply means, regardless of what it is you think that you've been doing, regardless of what it is that you've, how you defend yourself, regardless of the intelligent human being you are and how you want to be right and how you want to figure it out all for yourself and how you want to debate a motherfucker into the corner because, what it is that you know and how you lived and what you experienced supersedes what the next, you know what I mean? That's some human talk. We're talking heart talk. Go into the weekend with that Mercury and Cancer and heart talk in a position in which you can absolutely and willingly listen to somebody's heart and hear what they're saying, what they're feeling, as opposed to their defense. That makes sense? I hope so. All right, one person, and then I got to go. One person, give me your sun, moon, and rise. One person, give me your sun, moon, and rise. And rise. And rise. Nobody? Anybody? Okay, Michelle Barnett Sagittarius sun and Sagittarius moon and Aquarius rising. That's interesting. You're a lot of fun. I know that much. Sun and moon and Sag, Aquarius rising. You are definitely a lot of fun. I love Sagittarius energy for the fun, for the I love Sag energy because it has, in my opinion, the proper amount of curiosity, meaning that Virgo energy comes with curiosity and asks a whole bunch of really good questions from an analytical standpoint. Sagittarius comes with curiosity to add to its arsenal of education, to know more, to experience more through you, through your stories, through your good time, through whatever it is that you're going through. It's like living vicariously through them. That's the best thing about, in my opinion, one of the best things about Sag energy. So you bring the party so you can feel the party. You bring the fun so you can live the fun. You bring the adventure so the adventure is always in your memory and you have something to pull from. So you're forever in a perpetual good time. Sagittarius is about the optimism, the good time in a person, the solutions that are had. The downfall to certain things and about Sagittarius is about they dismiss shit, the fact that they're so focused on a good time that they can dismiss the wounds and the healing that needs to happen. Does that make sense? Anybody? Yes, y'all. You can dismiss the wounds. You can dismiss all the kind of pain. You can dismiss some shit that you don't even know why you're dismissing it. I just want to keep smiling and I don't want to talk to you about that right now. You will give yourself an excuse before the excuse is necessarily needed. Michelle, I ain't talking shit about you, but I am kind of like, for real. But it's under the guise of, I just want to be happy and I want everybody else to have a good time. Got that. Understand that. But you can't be an asshole in between the good time and expect everybody to like accept your assholeness. Michelle, this is not for you. This is Sagittarius energy. When I do this, I read people, but at the same time, I read the whole thing. I read whatever's coming at me. I hope that makes sense. So in any case, with that, there's the good time, there's the optimism, there's the education, there's the understanding that, I don't want to feel hurt. I don't want nobody to be hurt. So I'm going to dismiss some shit and not really pay attention to the healing of it all. Got that. But that Aquarius throws a little bit of trick because Aquarius will intellectualize a thing. Aquarius will come from an arrogant space of already knowing. So imagine the Sag just wanting to have the party and the Aquarius is like, yeah, I know how to do that. I'm going to set that up. I'm going to make that happen so I can help the dismissiveness along. Aquarius energy is awesome for the humanitarian that's in you. But Aquarius energy, a lot like Sagittarius energy, dismisses and does not like confrontation whatsoever. So off of the three, like I call it the three big obvious parts of your personality, you have two very strong vibrations that like to push things away so you can stay happy, so you can stay in the clear, so you can stay the good guy or the good girl, so you can be full of education and understanding and knowledge to pass that thing on. Understood that. But please, Michelle, please, and very please, especially as we're going through this Cancer season, you have to pay attention to your heart and to the hearts of those that are around you. They're not emotional, and you're not being emotional just for shits and giggles. You're being emotional because you have to clean some shit out. People are emotional because they have to express what's inside their body, their mind and soul, so they can get it out, so they can move forward. And if you don't allow yourself to do that, or you don't allow other people to do that, there's always some type of weird ass stagnation. You understand what I'm saying? And love can get trapped. We don't want to do that. Feel the feeling, Chanel. We don't want to do that. All right? That's all I'm going to give y'all. That's all I'm going to give y'all because I got shit to do. It's my birthday tomorrow. Be good to yourself. All right. Share this video, please. Comment, like, do the things that we do here in YouTube. I'd greatly appreciate that. I love sharing information, and the more we share, the better we get. How about that for kicks and shits and giggles and biggles and solar returns and I'm 51 years strong. Be good. Bye.